Welcome to this new show called Action Video Game Talk. And hopefully this show will be weekly, if not monthly. We will be talking about major video game news that happened throughout the week. Now we're filming this and hopefully we'll be posting it today when I can talk, on January 18th, 2014 of course. On this show we will be talking about video game news and some opinions about them. Now, hopefully this show will be working either weekly or at least monthly. It depends on how it goes over. So we'll get started right away.
It seems Fable Anniversary, dated for February 4th, isn't the only opportunity that gamers will have to revisit Albion in the near future. Microsoft also has plans to release a bundle of the trilogy. GameSpot spotted the listing on Xbox.com, which Microsoft confirmed. This bundle includes the Fable Anniversary plus Fable 2 and 3. The product listing says it will release the same day as Fable Anniversary, but Microsoft has not confirmed the release date.
So let me see if I get this right. Microsoft has confirmed this Fable Trilogy bundle, but they have not confirmed the date for it, which is weird. I mean, it wouldn't make sense for it to come out on the same date as the Fable Anniversary game, but to me it just seems weird. And the fact that it says GameSpot spotted it. But yeah, this is a good idea, and in the bundle itself is going to have, as stated, the Fable Anniversary game, which is a remake of the first, well, kind of the first, but it has the hopefully has the Lost Tales inside of it. And it will also include Fable 2 and Fable 3. Now with Fable 2, I'm wondering if they'll have the second edition, which has the downloadable content with it. And Fable 3, I'm hoping it would come with at least a DLC edition, because Fable 2 and Fable 3 aren't going for that much. But hopefully this kind of bundle will cost maybe around like the $30 area, because that would be a good price for this. But then again, it depends on how much Fable Anniversary is going to be when it comes out. So if it's going to be the same price as a new game, it's going to be about the $60 area, if that's going to be the case. $60, $70, which that's up to you. All right, next bit of news.
A new listing on Amazon UK details a Dead Rising collection for Xbox 360. The compilation contains Dead Rising, Dead Rising 2, Dead Rising 2 Off the Record, and both the Case West and Case Zero DLC bundles, all for $24.99 with a release date of January 24th this year. Capcom responded saying the title is not confirmed for a release.
So this is another collection bundle, which this one right here, actually my girlfriend would like. It's the Dead Rising collection. It's going to have the first Dead Rising, Dead Rising 2, Dead Rising 2 Off the Record, and the DLC for it, the Case West and Case Zero DLC. Now, Capcom said this title is not confirmed for a release, but over in the UK it's listed for only $24.99, and that's a great deal. That's a great deal for a 360 bundle of games. Now, just like the previous bundle, this is another awesome bundle when it's available. And they can't confirm the release date of January 24th, which isn't that far off from now. And it would be, like I said, it would be an awesome bundle. This one, along with the Fable one, around the time of, around before income tax season time, is an awesome deal. Alright, on to the next one. On to the next news.
Call of Duty Ghosts Onslaught DLC. The main focus will be Episode 1, Nightfall, the first in a 4-part episodic narrative that's set to introduce new characters as the storyline expands, along with bringing a new weapon and alien species to the battlefield. Fog, Bayview, Containment, and Ignition, which is a reimagined version of Scrapyard from Modern Warfare 2 set in a Florida space launch facility. Activision also reveals that the something menacing they announced is in fact Michael Myers from Halloween. Myers will be a playable character in the new Fog map, where you'll be able to wield an axe, stalk your victims through a location complete with abandoned campsite, and torture chamber. Infinity Ward is planning to release 4 DLC packs for Call of Duty Ghosts, Onslaught, Devastation, Invasion, and Nemesis.
So what we got here is the Call of Duty map pack has been announced, and it's got a special guest star in one of the maps. And having a 4-part episodic narrative, like episodes in it, for Ghosts is a nice idea. I mean, in Halo 4 they had the Spartan Ops or something like that, and that was awesome. Now when I play Call of Duty games, I wait for the next one to come out and then play the previous ones, because there'll be like a crap ton of copies because they're traded in for the new one. But yeah, Activision actually releasing a video and saying that the extra bonus character that you can play as in the Fog map pack of the Onslaught DLC is Michael Myers. Now, I was like, really? Michael Myers? Now, I'm wondering, who are they going to try and do something like this for every map pack for Desolation, Invasion, Nemesis? And for those of you who have seen the Season Pass, the layout of all the map packs that's going to be coming out, it's Onslaught, Devastation, Invasion, and Nemesis. The first letters spell out Odin, Nordic mythology, and mostly known for being Thor's father. For those of us who follow the Marvel comic books and movies. But yeah, those are like 2 nice little things that Activision's doing for this. Well, Activision and Infinity Ward. Now, next set of news.
Dark Souls 2 could come to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in the future, though the developers haven't put any thought into this yet. The answer comes from co-director, who said that while such a thing may very well come to pass, no firm decision has been made either way. We have not put any thought into this yet, he said, so I unfortunately can't answer at this point. He explained that the decision to focus on the older consoles was made because the team felt a lot of potential remained there, and doing so would enable the studio to deliver the game to fans as soon as possible.
Dark Souls 2 is going to be an awesome game when it comes out. And the possibility of it being on PS4 or Xbox One makes it even better. But unfortunately right now it seems like they're just working on the PS3 and the Xbox 360 version, which is great right there. And they save themselves. They want to deliver the best game that they can for the fans. Yeah, here it says, deliver the game to fans as soon as possible? Well, hopefully not too soon, because they don't want to make it a horrible game by releasing it too soon. But in case you're wondering, yeah, I'm drinking some Starbucks, but it's just some hot chocolate because it's freaking cold outside. And okay, on to the next set of news.
A few rumors started to circulate that Alien director Ridley Scott was on track to produce a feature-length Halo film. According to Microsoft, this is not the case. The Halo franchise has had a torrid affair with Hollywood, trying to kickstart a film and coming seemingly close a few times, but never actually succeeding. Production Weekly sparked a whole new set of rumors about a possible Halo film. But according to a Microsoft spokesperson, these are just fan dreams. We expect you've seen the rumors circulating about the Halo movie, wrote the spokesperson. We're trying to get out ahead of this one and let you know that as we've previously stated, we have no plans for a Halo motion picture at this time.
So it seems, once again, rumors of a Halo movie have been shot down. And it's really sad. I mean, the Halo franchise would be excellent in movies. Of course, you know, video games into movies hasn't really had a good reputation. Now, of course, there's the Warcraft movie that's going to be in production soon, I think, and then there's also going to be an Assassin's Creed movie. Now, I think everything else will depend on how those two movies do as far as like video games into movies. Now, I know for a long time, well, with this recent rumor about Ridley Scott being on for the Halo movie, it's like, that'd be nice. There's also been, I think, Peter Jackson, and they got so far into that as to making a real-life warthog. Sorry. Now, for those of you who do know this, apparently Steven Spielberg is working with, I think, it's either going to be 343 Industries company or Microsoft themselves to do a Halo series. But that is awesome right there. But as far as I know, it's going to be either Xbox One first or Xbox One only. Now, hopefully, if it'll be something like the Forward Unto Dawn, it'll be released like on the video game system first, and then eventually onto DVD Blu-ray. And that right there was a nice little piece that they did there. And, you know, showing Master Chief kind of like a real life version, real live version of Master Chief was wickedly cool. Even though we didn't see that much of him until like the very last two chapters of the miniseries that they had. But yeah, I think a crap ton of people are waiting for an actual Halo movie. Right, next.
An update explains that game-breaking amounts of in-game cash have been generated and distributed by some players in recent months, and Rockstar is now planning to punish those responsible. As part of today's maintenance period, it reads, "We are removing the counterfeit GTA money from the game's economy. Anyone that innocently received the amounts as a result of these exploits but did not engage in cheating to acquire it will not face any further action. The funds will just be removed, and you'll be able to keep any items you currently own. Those who actively engaged in cheating and exploiting the game in this manner will, however, be subject to in-game penalties at our discretion. This may include being placed in isolated cheater pools or banned from GTA Online altogether."
Alright, now as far as this GTA Online cheats and hackers, I think if I'm guessing right, it was back in December. I got back on, and my character had like millions of dollars in his pocket. And I've read about all these hacks, how people got free money for this much amount, and you know, what I did when I first got onto the Grand Theft Auto Online, I put it right in the bank. I didn't want somebody to come in, kill me, and get all the money. But because of this, what they did with the crackdown and the new patch update, they took away all those millions of dollars. And when I got onto mine, I think last week or this past week, they actually reduced mine down to only like, I think $80,000, which I have no problem with that. That was more than I originally had before the little hack cheat. And with them cracking down and trying to punish those who did do the cheats and hacking, that's a good call. Because people who do these hacks and cheats and do deserve to be punished. And I know also when I was on Grand Theft Auto Online last time, there was like a level 100 person playing a character on there that was killing everybody with a tank, and that's just no. That's just no. I tried reporting him. I tried putting a bounty on him, but that's just unfair right there. I mean, he was just going around killing everybody.
Pop Games and Electronic Arts have delayed the Xbox One and Xbox 360 release of Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, but only slightly. The game was supposed to come out on February 18th for the systems, but it will now hit a week later on February 25th. A PC edition has been announced, but no release date has been assigned to it yet.
Now, hearing that a video game is being delayed slightly is good and bad news. I mean, it's good that they're, delaying it just a little bit because they're probably like fine-tuning some things, and they do want to make sure it's a good game. And I think a lot of people have been curious about this Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, when I can talk right. Now, I know there's been videos up from, I think, E3 and I think some other expos and stuff where, it does look like a fun game. And I will be looking forward to this if I ever get to try it, but right now it's only on Xbox One and Xbox 360 that it's coming out for, and I don't have either right now.
For PlayStation Plus members, BioShock Infinite became free to download, along with many discounts, including Tales of Xillia for $10. Also announced, Red Barrel's horror game, Outlast, will be free for PlayStation Plus users when it debuts on PlayStation 4 in February.
So, I have a PS4 and I have a PS3. And unfortunately the PS4 is collecting some dust because I'm playing mostly PS3 games. But with this announcement of Outlast being free for PlayStation Plus members, that's an awesome thing. Now, for those of you who don't know what Outlast is, it's one of these horror type games where you're more or less going around in the dark and there's like some kind of creature and creatures out to get you. And I think Team 4-Star, who does the Dragon Ball Z Abridged series, do have like a little series where it's called, I think, Vegeta Forces Krillin to play Outlast. So if you can actually find that and watch it, you'll see how scary it is and how funny it is hearing Krillin playing it. And as far as, this past week's deals, I mean, I got BioShock Infinite, and I was playing it non-stop. It has an awesome story. And I did also pick up the Tales of, if I can say this right, Tales of Xillia for $10, since that was a deal, because it was like, about $60, I think, last month. And I think this week it was like only about 40 or 30. So $10 for an awesome game like that is a steal. And they have some other deals going on for, I think, Vita games like The Walking Dead Season 1. The Telltale Games Walking Dead, not the weird shooter type that they tried. But yeah, the Outlast will be available free for PlayStation Plus users in February. I don't think they have a date for it yet, but if anything, keep an eye on like the video game websites and stuff. They usually post when they actually have a date listed, but if they don't, they should have it on the first week of February. But yeah, that's going to be for PlayStation 4 only, the Outlast game.
Naughty Dog has now confirmed that the single-player DLC for the apocalyptic adventure The Last of Us has been listed for February 14th, Valentine's Day, and will come with a dynamic theme and comic.
So The Last of Us is finally getting a single-player DLC. And the Left Behind DLC is going to be something that takes place before, well, kind of before The Last of Us begins. But it's like a little bit after the starting, so it's somewhere in between there. But it's weird that they took this long to finally release a single-player DLC for it. And it's also weird. It's weird that they're releasing it on February 14th, Valentine's Day.
The roster of fighters for the upcoming Super Smash Bros. Title on Wii U and 3DS just got its 21st edition in the form of Kirby's nemesis, King Dedede.
So we now have 21 characters for the Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U and the 3DS. And, you know, I got the list right here. Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, Samus, Kirby, Fox, Pikachu, Bowser, Luigi, Toon Link, Zelda, Sonic the Hedgehog's come back, Pit Villager from Animal Crossing, the Wii Fit Trainer, Mega Man, yes, Mega Man, Peach, Marth, Pikmin and Olimar. It's like a two thing, kind of like the Ice Climbers were on the previous one. Roselia and Luma, sorry if I'm getting the names right, which they, those two are part of, I think, the Super Mario Galaxy line. And then this new one, King Dedede. Now, there's been many rumors on what other, like, guest stars are going to be popping in. And since, you know, it's being also done by, I think, Namco Bandai, people are expecting maybe some Tekken characters. Now, I would like to see maybe at least one Dragon Ball Z character. One, which I don't know if it's going to really happen, considering that they would probably have to go through Funimation and Toei Animation also. But yeah, you know, so far the list of characters for the Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, 3DS is looking great. Although, you know, I kind of wonder how it's going to function with the Wii U and 3DS to see if it's going to be cross-platform, you know, battling or stuff. So that's going to be it for the news part. Now, like I said, hopefully this show will be either weekly or monthly, and we just grabbed some of the news that happened throughout the week. So we didn't get everything because not everything needs to be reported. Of course, if you want to read some more about the news that happened, you can probably check, you know, various websites like IGN.com or GameInformer.com. So I know that since I'm starting this series, I'm going to actually have up a Facebook page for it. And you can probably go there, and if you want to, I'll probably leave a link down below the screen here on the YouTube posting, and probably have like the link for the Facebook page, and you can actually come over to Facebook page. Once again, I'm having issues talking. Come over to the Facebook page, give us your opinions on the show, and if you want, you can, you know, leave comments. If you got any questions or that you want us to answer, because we're going to be talking about gaming stuff here on this show. And hopefully I'll be able to have my girlfriend on, and maybe like some other people that I know that are gamers to come into and talk about the news and just about gaming. Until then, bye.